Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Spire. We are playing in Greed mode with this Black Star instead of Choker, believe it or not. One of the best relics in the game. And we took the one that says make your life harder, but we get more relics out of it. So there are three fire paths down sort of like middle then left or just stick right. How are those doing in terms of elites? Oh, there's a shop here, that's nice. If you keep right, you can hit all three fires and this is 1, 2, or 3 elites, which seems pretty good. What about the shop? I kind of think I want to not hit the early shop and hit either this one or this one, depending how we're feeling. Or maybe both if that kind of sucks. And this way we get more question marks, which is nice. In exchange for delaying the shop a bit. I would kind of like, I don't know, Vigilance. Could you draw me that, please? Empty Body, also fine. Okay. Foresight is going to be great against this guy, by the way. So I think I just, well, I don't need Empty Body, because he should hex me next turn. So I think this is what we want to do. Keep these. Hope to draw Eruption relatively soon. Oh, in fact, we can guarantee it off of Cut Through Fate, right? Yeah. Now we have a pretty good next turn. Starting with Cut Through Fate in Wrath. And having scryed some more stuff as well. I guess I could maybe have waited until next turn to trigger the Eruption, I think. It wasn't the first card, right? So I think I could have done that. And then I'd have more energy next turn. I don't know. But now I have more energy because I don't have to play the Eruption. I'm already in Wrath. I don't know. I think we have a pretty good shot. Oh, at just like killing him here. Oh, especially, can we do that with Lesson Learned? It would be real nice. Yeah. Wait. It's already been doubled. I was like, it's not 44. It's just 22. Yeah, this is the most damage, so that's cool. And we in fact already have lethal, including Lesson Learned, using a miracle to get out of strike. Right? 14 and 22 is 36. Alright, I mean, upgrading strikes isn't what I came here for, but it's fine. Path to Victory. Is that always what it was called? I don't remember. What is this art? Oh, I see. Take Snecko Eye. Don't fight Slime Boss. Don't... What's on the left is maybe Donu Deka? I just realized that Blasphemy card. I figured out what the art is, what they're throwing in the trash. It's Snecko Eye. I just figured it out. Now, this one's drawn more clearly, so I can tell what it is. The other one, I was very confused. I thought it was like a scrambled egg or... No, not scrambled. A fried egg? I don't know. Play the top card of your draw pile, Exhaust. We can actually use that to play, like, Vigilance or something, right? We can set it up with all of our scrying. It might actually be good. Or, like, Lesson Learned, although that's a little more far-fetched. Right? I mean, Crush Joint's obviously a good choice, right? It lets you apply some vulnerable. It's probably a better choice. It just like seems so clever to take Path to Victory. Anyway, what's the other card? Oh, we can take both? Alright, I'll take both. Yeah, so... No, I want to keep that and Empty Body, I think. I don't have that many attacks. Also not that much energy. But I'm pretty sure I want to draw Empty Body. Or at any rate, I want a way out of this stance. Out of Wrath. Ooh, Pen Nib. Alright, we can put Vigilance on top now by drawing Empty Body, which is just insane. No, I want to keep these. Or at least this. So this is... No. Throw this away. Got it. We weave to kill the looter. And then... the miraculous turn occurs, right? This is what I was hoping to do with that card. It's amazing I got to do it the very first turn after I drafted it. It won't be that great every time, of course. I don't think making him vulnerable is that important right now. I just want to make sure I have enough energy to play, like, blocks. We got a block. Okay. I mean, would have preferred a better one. So I missed some damage there. I don't know. Was it a mistake? I'm not really sure. This is what, 10 and 14? That's only 24. Next turn we should get there. So let's just play a strike. I don't need to scry to set up a good next turn is my point. So my deck is already looking pretty good. Yeah, cash in the energy. Sure. Crescendo's alright. These cards are all sort of fine. None of them are that inspiring, and they don't scry. Who's the boss? The champ. I'm not sure I want any of this. Like, these are all okay cards. But do they fit right now? Do I need them right now? They just make it harder. Oh, I just realized I should have waited to kill that guy until I drew Lesson Learned. I could easily have done so. Or at least waited a turn. I don't know. I think I do need more ways into Wrath. I just don't have that many. And I love being in Wrath. So give me a Crescendo. And do I want the Empty Body? Or God help me, another Crescendo? Not sure. an empty body is fine. We can fish for it when we need it. Ooh. Heal 21, huh? I don't need to heal 21 right now, but we're about to hit a bunch of elites. Did I make a boo-boo here? I can't get to the path I wanted to. I was planning to go to the right side, but I can't hit all the fire. I can't hit this fire and this fire, right? Oops. This was the wrong path. I should have started here and have to go to the shop. Okay, well, what's my new plan? I guess we have to go to the right. Maybe missing a fire was worth it to get all these question marks instead of a shop and hallway fights. Anyway, we'll go here, grab the fire, then shop. There are some cards that would be really great to have, like, oh, what is that one where you gain block when you scry? I'm not allowed to take it if I can't remember the name. That should be a rule, right? It's not Omniscience. It's not Foresight. But it goes together with Foresight. It's a rare card. I don't know. Well, it's not here. What appeals? Sash Whip is fine. Fear No Evil is excellent. More Cut Through Fate, I would never say no. Another Weave is probably fine. But I think Fear No Evil is... Entering Calm is so great. But also so is dealing damage and scrying. I think right now my energy is low enough and my scry is high enough that I should prefer Fear No Evil. Last time I took Apparition, it was stunningly great. Is it time to do that again? It seems pretty cool, even with only 3 energy. Like, I can play several attacks because of this and like 1 Apparition or something. And while, you know, doing that while in Wrath is pretty cool. And I can make sure to only draw them when I want to with all my scry. Keep them cycling through the deck. I think I should take it. Just Crescendo immediately. Seems pretty alright. Another empty body, not really my thing. I don't need the Apparition because I can just kill him, right? I don't need to like play a skill first for Crush Joints because these will kill him. I could enter Calm after playing 1 more attack against her. The attack doesn't even really do much, though. So it's just a question of would I rather be in Calm or Wrath? I think Calm because... I was going to say because I could draw a way into Wrath and I'd appreciate the energy, but actually I can't. So let's just stay in Wrath and play Apparition as necessary. Let's actually keep the vigilance. That should be just fine against her if she chooses to attack, and if not, I don't mind being a little bit light on attacks myself. I drew it. I keep forgetting how that works sometimes. Alright, well that was maybe not my best turn ever. Alright, draw me like an apparition, or actually is she dead? Oh yeah, super dead. Draw me a lesson learned then? I mean, what's the worst that could happen here? I can always miracle out strike if necessary, right? So in fact I should play a strike first. And then play lesson learned? I guess if it were like vigilance, I might be a little sad. But then I'd be blocking, that would be fine. Alright, that's actually great, because now I can wait for lesson learned. I can guarantee I get it next turn. Or now. That's 10 damage, which isn't actually enough to kill her right now. But I can miracle a cut through fate, which won't kill her, and then lesson learned will. Pen nib, going to waste. Oh, I didn't need to miracle that. I could have weaved. Whatever, it doesn't matter, obviously. Either line was killing her. Upgraded the weave. Very well. Scry 3 is pretty cool, but I already have so much scry. I don't know, I love scrying. But, like, who cares about block? I have intangible, right? Yeah, forget all this junk. We're going this way. Duplicate a card in your deck. Lesson learned? I wish it were upgraded, but I'm pretty sure I should take that. Yikes. This may be an intangible turn. It clearly is an intangible turn, in fact. And given that, I think I should just miracle to strike and lesson learned. Get that going right away. Like, I could wait on the lesson learned, but I'd rather just kill one of these little midgets with it. I shouldn't say midget. That's like, I'm sure there are some people out there offended by that, and there's no real reason to do it. Okay, we'll just kill them. To get them out of the way early and get lesson learned going. Alright, it upgraded apparition, which, like, whatever, I guess. Seems like a good crescendo timing. Get that other lesson learned going. Oh my gosh, you guys, you gotta stop piling on here. I can only kill so many of you. They're like, yeah, that's the idea. Of course. Okay, so we'll fear no evil as our last attack this turn, and then next turn I have eruption going. Seems great. I wish I could get some vulnerable on him, but I can't really. Not if I want to play... Oh, shoot! I forgot. I was supposed to hit this guy so that I could fear no evil the minion. I did think of that plan, even though I didn't say it out loud. I just forgot to do it once I saw, like, oh yeah, Weave does less damage. It would be less wasteful to play it on him. Yikes. Well, that's too bad. Alright, what am I drawing? Probably some blocks. Like, the deck is almost nothing but blocks and scries, so I should be able to get to Vigilance or Apparition. So I'll just go for maximum damage this turn, which is to just, like, play my larger attacks. He's not doing anything here. I'm kind of thinking, like, should I play Path to Victory? Or just, like, Eruption and then Vigilance? Foresight Vigilance? Yeah, because, like, the cards I'm drawing next turn are fine, but I don't need all of them. So, like, I get rid of the Defend and one Apparition, and I have a pretty good setup for next turn. In fact, why play the Vigilance then, right? If I'm going to have Apparition next turn, I might as well stay in Wrath. So let's start here. It was a Cut Through Fate. Okay. I mean, this, now I'm no longer guaranteed a perfect next turn, but this way I get more damage in, and I have a chance to do more scrying, probably. We just set up the Foresight so that next turn is looking good. And looks like we're going in for the kill here, with an Apparition and as backup. Oh, I have extra energy even. Nice. Probably should have played the Cut Through Fate, but honestly, I think the Weave does almost as much damage now. Well, I don't need this, yeah. This is 16, and this is 20. That's 36, right? And that kills him? Alright, we got 2 lesson learns, and we took, I think, 3 damage? And we got 2 relics. Lizard Tail, alright. Buffer is great. Oh, I forgot to even think about these potions. They weren't useful right now anyway. I don't really want Liquid Bronze as much as these things. Well, Weak Potion doesn't matter that much when I have Apparition. That's a thought. Ah, wow. 2 great choices, huh? Let's take Fear No Evil, though. And we need to smith something. I forget what it is. Well, I was saying the lesson learned. But maybe I don't really need to smith anything. I just want to lift so everything does more damage. Gremlin Horn? Sure. Makes it a little bit more excusable to play lesson learned on the minions in large fights. Kunai to gain Dex. I don't really need Dex. Remove a Defend. Seems great. Crescendo and Foresight are the 2 cards that I kind of want. Maybe I shouldn't take them, but they sort of appeal anyway. I only have 1 Eruption and 1 Crescendo right now. Oh, it's a Crescendo Plus, which is nice. Yeah, I want another crescendo. I have several ways into Calm, and I should take advantage of that by getting into Wrath more. And I think that another Foresight is, like, okay. I don't know if it's good. I'm, like, kind of thinking about buying the boots, by the way. It's probably not worth it. Like, I have a pretty good path already this turn, or this, floor. I really should fight at least this elite, and I'm definitely going to, but I should probably fight this one too. I don't know. God, scrying is just like, it's insane. Getting to pick the perfect hand every turn has been, like, as you might expect, pretty great. Alright, we're done lifting. We got the book. I mean, his multiple attacks are make Apparition kind of a bummer. Let's see what we can do here. I probably want that Apparition. Although, it wouldn't be so bad to just play Vigilance this turn. Right? Like, take 2 damage. Which is how much I would take with Apparition anyway. The advantage is I have more energy next turn, but less attacks this turn. I think I'll take that trade. So I want to do something like this, I think. Crush Joints is pretty okay if I happen to draw... Well, the thing is, if I draw an attack, like Eruption, for example. Okay, this would be great if I drew Crescendo. I don't know if I'm going to, though. I think I'll throw this out. It's not good enough to really... like, I'm not that likely to be able to trigger it very effectively. I didn't particularly want to draw a Path to Victory. I just wanted to not draw whatever it was I top decked. Cut Through Fate. Oh, buffer. Huh. I mean... yeah, maybe, like, the Vigilance is a little bit less good in that way, but... Anyway, so I think we start with a Cut Through Fate. Try to draw some... Wrath of some kind? Something like this? I enter Wrath. That gets me up to 3 energy. And then I think I just, like... It's not great. Not having any apparitions is kind of a bummer. Like, Empty Body is, I don't know, 7 or something, right? And entering Calm with Fear No Evil is fine, but... I can't actually do that much damage with Eruption right now. So I want to, like, try for an Apparition instead, I think. Okay. So we play Empty Body first to cash in the energy from this Calm. And we're going to get another one back anyway. With which we can play Apparition. and strike. Oh my gosh. No blocks. But we finally get the scry going. And have an easy high damage turn next turn. I think I do want to make sure that Cut Through Fate, or that I have an apparition available. And I want to have a, well, in that case I don't need Fear. Well, but it's just like, it's free energy, right? If you can get back to Calm, or to Wrath, it's just like, yeah. So I guess I'll keep it. So we enter Crescendo, and then start the draw train. Please don't let it end here. I guess I haven't added enough Scry to the deck. Oh, I guess I have. Ooh! Oh! These are so good! Eternal Feather for my mad elite hunting, and Ornamental Fan. You play like Apparition, Cut Through Fate, Weave, and then you're like defended even? You don't even lose the 1 HP? I'm starting to think though that like Gambler's Brew is pretty good. We had a number of gut-wrenching moments in that fight. Yeah, get out of here. I don't really need fasting. I don't really, well, just lucky. Scrying for 3 is okay. But also, like, most of the time I have the option to draw this, I would choose not to. No, because I have Ornamental Fan. I think it's fine. Ew. Did I just take the Gambler's Brew right now and try for a better turn? I don't think that's a good idea. I should play 2 Apparitions, actually. Just to gain me 1 next turn. Like, instead of playing another strike, I can be invincible next turn. It's not ideal. I think I should just stay invincible next turn as well. Buffer! Oh my god, the worst. I threw away my miracle. No, that's not true. I was losing that regardless. But now I'm still invincible this turn, which I guess, whatever. Oh, I don't draw Weave, so it's actually guaranteed to be 0. That's kind of cute. And there's Ornamental Fan, so I don't even have to defend if I don't want to, but there's really no reason not to. Well, actually, there is. It doesn't do anything. I'm already in Calm. I might as well just get a little bit more damage in. And this is not the giantest of turns, but it is pretty good. I can afford to not enter Wrath right away. I have plenty of ways to, like, guarantee lethal later. And I have some chance of drawing Lesson Learned here. In fact, if I just accept the small amount of damage... Actually, I can just apparition defend, like so. And then I can, like, guaranteed make it till next turn. At which time I hope to have drawn lesson learned. Path to Victory is just terrible. I was trying to, like, well, but then if I miss on all 5 cards, I can play Path to Victory and hope to win, but, like, you might as well just throw away the Path to Victory and draw one more card, right? Looks like I can't get there. Well, I can just not attack, right? Yeah, that works. As long as I'm not taking damage, I don't mind. Alright, we did it. Cut Through Fate does 10. I can kill him with 10. It's 13 because of my strength. Alright, so I took no damage? 1 damage? I don't remember. Nah. Tranquility is kind of interesting. But ultimately, probably not that great. Because of all the apparitions. I mean... yeah, I don't have so much scry that I can just add a million awful cards. I was really hoping for an apparition on this turn, to be honest. Fear No Evil's alright to keep, because you get to enter Calm, right? But I think it's way more important that I find an apparition. Okay. And we can scry next turn, so do I want to... 12? Oh yeah, strike plus and 3 strength, look at that. Do I want to prevent 3 damage? I have Eternal Feather. And my deck right now has over 30 cards in it, so I'm healing for like 18 at each rest site. I'm going to take the damage. That is, say, accept receiving more damage and dealing more damage. This 3 won't matter that much if I make it through the fight, and if I don't, I don't know, I guess... oh, it's only 2. Okay, maybe it would have been worth it to save the buffer. I don't know. Crescendo and Apparition Plus are both fine to have. Okay, so I think we want to enter Calm and then Crescendo, or then Eruption. Actually, maybe we do Crescendo. I mean, this is like 26, right? And 12 more, like, kills this guy. So I don't exactly need more energy this turn. Or more damage, really. But I want to play 5 energy worth of stuff this turn. Right? So starting with entering Calm is the way to do that. Enter Calm and then immediately leave it. And then all I really do is kill this guy, right? 12 and 26. Oh, I get a free weave. And I still have the Crescendo in hand if I need it. For later. Yeah, that seems alright. I could cash in the Crescendo for a little bit more damage this turn in one of various ways, but I'm choosing not to do that. Okay, I get to play this apparition instead. That's nice. I forgot about Gremlin Horn. Oh, wow. I have more energy than I needed. Than I thought I would anyway. I guess I should play this. It makes me invulnerable next turn. Like, I could let it cycle through the deck some more because it's not ethereal, but like, why not just use it when I have the spare energy? Yeah, just give me a bunch of attacks. That sounds great. Ooh, crushed joints, huh? We play that first, of course. What is the top card in my draw pile? Nothing useful. Pen Nib. I mean, I could try to get the other lesson learned to fire. But I'd rather just kill him, I think. Alright, did I take any damage this fight? I don't think so, right? Oh, I took 3. That's right. But it was buffered, so only 2. And Eternal Feather's gonna fix me right up. Always potions. That's important to remember. Calipers? Not really, but... Oh, they changed Snecko Oil. It used to be, like, kind of not great. It was like, draw 3 cards or something, become confused. Now it's just, like, confuse your current hand, and it draws more cards. That seems way better, and I like that they made it rare to make up for that. Crushed Joints is pretty good, but I don't really get a chance to play it that often, and my deck is already kind of too big. So what do we upgrade here? Probably the Crescendos are the biggest deal, and when I pluralize it, that's just for fun. I just have one of them. I mean, Crushed Joints, kind of a thing as well. 1 extra turn of vulnerable is pretty nuts. Okay, sure. Crescendo's probably next on the list, though. I have Buffer. And right now I can't block anyway, so... Don't need the Apparition right now. Let's just set up a Scry 8 every turn. After all combats, that includes the boss. Okay, just checking. So I might as well use at least 1 potion, and, you know, if I have to use 2, whatever. Potions are easy come, easy go. What was my last played card? It was a power. I'm just thinking, like, maybe Apparition Crush Joints and then start scrying? Oh, Crescendo Crush Joints. Is it worth keeping 1 Apparition to guarantee? I mean, I have 21 cards left in deck. And 2 Apparitions. But I get to see so many cards. I should get to one of those or a way into Calm, and I think I'm okay with that chance. Yeah. Ew, it costs 1. Gross. I guess scry this one first? Oh, also I need to actually play the Apparition. I'll keep this Calm on top of deck for next turn, so that I can use it to gain more energy. Oh, I can't. I'm drawing... Oh, no, I'm not playing the Cut Through Fate. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, what's the plan here? I have 2 Fear No Evils. That's kind of cool. So my kind of tentative plan here is Cut Through Fate, Fear No Evil, Eruption, and maybe another Fear No Evil. I could keep it, I guess. Cut Through Fate should draw me to something relevant. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Like another apparition, probably. And some more attacks. I don't know. This seems okay. You gotta play a little bit on the edge. Yeah, let's see what we can get here. Nope. A million Cut Through Fates is good, though. I think. I'm definitely playing one apparition. I guess let's just start with this. That sort of simplifies how to think about things. Next turn, I'm gonna draw one of these right now. And I guess I'm gonna play it. And I don't really want to draw the other Cut Through Fate, do I? Not really. I just want to like sort of set up for next turn, and Crush Joints is great at that. I don't mind drawing this intangible right now. Like, it's sort of fine. I could just as well... Oh no, it's actually better to draw the curse, so it gets exhausted, and the apparition won't exhaust, and that's better. Yeah. And this sets up the Crush Joints next turn as well, which we not only draw it, but it is active, right? Yeah, Fear No Evil is fine. There's 13 cards in my deck, only one of which is an apparition. So I kind of want to keep it. Yeah, that seems alright. I don't have any more draw coming up in the turn. Yeah, this is definitely what we keep. How many apparitions are left? There's 2 in my discard pile and 1 in my hand. So we're doing pretty well considering the amount. Oh, he's not attacking. I should have thrown away the apparition. That was foolish. And also maybe the Fear No Evil? Boo. Anyway, we seem to be in quite good shape. Just make sure I get to an apparition, I think. I mean, like, are these lethal, by the way? This is like 9, 18, and 18 is 36. This is 24, so like 60, so no. So we don't want these. Alright, this is like exactly what we needed. Right, an apparition, fear no evil. I just have like everything. I should be careful actually not to kill him for lesson learned. Didn't think that one through very well. Okay, so I'm gonna take like 1 damage here to poor planning. Because now I can't play enough attacks to trigger Ornamental Fan, but it's not the end of the world. I'll just draw this next turn, it's fine. Actually, yeah, that's 27. Oh well. Ruined my perfect. 2 damage. Goodness gracious. I don't still have buffer, do I? No. I used that on turn 1, I remember now. Oh, the thorns. Almost got him. I'll just draw all the attacks in case for some reason, I don't know, I needed to adjust how much health he had before killing him. A 3rd lesson learned. Oh, you cruel temptress. I'm actually, like, looking at this card. First of all, the art is amazing. I never looked very closely at what it was. And just like, oh no, I'm almost dead. And then she just gets hit by a school bus. But I'm looking at this card, like, with less scorn than previously in this deck, because I seem to, like, always have enough draw to play the stuff I need. Drawing 2 miracles could smooth things out a lot on, like, some turns, and it's easy enough to scry around it most of the time, so I think I will take it. Definitely energy and definitely fusion hammer. Yeah, easy, easy, easy pick. I don't care about smithing, although I don't care about resting either. But, like, I'm just so scared of... Well, gosh, I have enough intangible. Maybe I would be okay with Runic Dome, but I don't have so much energy that I can just afford to play intangibles every turn. Do I? I mean, if I have 4 energy, like 1 intangible and a few attacks every turn, maybe that just gets me through every combat? I don't know. I don't think being unable to upgrade is that important. Just lesson learned twice per fight, right? What's the problem? I'm not sure. I could be wrong on this one. I know Runic Dome is good, but I'm like a wimp. And this is the deck for it, for sure. Oh, I'll take the Runic Dome. God, I hate not knowing what they're gonna do. I just hate it. It's the right play. I'll do it. This way I, like, can use the fires to, upgrade the key cards I have. What does this cost 0, by the way? Oh, it doesn't exhaust. Ugh. Like, Crescendo, for example, is pretty key. This is probably alright to upgrade. My other Cut Through Fate's pretty good to upgrade. It's been ages since I played Empty Body. I just scry past it every time. Anyway, that's it for Act 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.